Marked Men, Rule and Shaw. This is a new Fathom Events like limited thing. It was only yesterday and today. Today was the only day I could go. And I went to check this out because I felt always bad. I really like Fathom Events or Fathom Entertainment or whatever they're called. They are a company that kind of re-releases a lot of older movies, and they also do a lot of limited movies, documentaries, music events. And I miss a lot of their stuff just because they are limited. Like, they're only, like I said, this movie's only in theaters for 2 days and only has one showtime each day. So it's like, okay, I can't get out to go see this movie if it's only theaters for 2 days. And so, I wanted to make a pledge this year to kind of work to see more of these interesting movies from Fathom Events. The only hard part is some of these movies tend to be religious movies, and I think it's a big old thing. I'm not going to check out those necessarily. But whatever one I kind of thought looked interesting. This one looked interesting to me because apparently this is based on a best-selling book. Not that that really means anything. There's a lot of books out there that are bestsellers and nobody talks about, and they aren't very good. I have not read this book that this is based on, but I can bet you it is 1,000 times better than this movie. This is the most boring movie I've seen all year, which may sound like a bold, not really that bold of a statement in the sense that, well, the year just started, but let me tell you, I've been to the movies about 11 times already since the year started. I've seen a lot of movies, guys. So, it may not sound it may sound like it's not that bold of a statement, but it is, because I watch a lot of movies, more than your average person. How do I deal with this? How do I explain this movie? It's just so generic and bland. Like, we've all seen the romance movie where the guy beats up the other guy in the bar, and the ex, and they get into a fight, and then he apologizes to her later, and they gotta sort things out, and they're kind of will they won't they think. We've seen it before, and I was actually watching the lead actress in this movie give an interview talking about her chemistry. I don't really feel these people's chemistry in the movie. She's actually pretty good in the movie, I would say. I also think this movie's very blandly kind of directed and just put together. Sequences just don't all feel kind of the same. It's just not really interesting in any way. And this movie's called Marked Men. And I imagine that the tattoo aspect of the movie was more of a metaphor for things in the book. But it's not really that well explored here. I guess you could read into it, but it's not interesting enough to really care to do that. So this whole movie was just kind of there as a very generic experience about relationships and stuff. It was just, I don't know. I guess if you're a big fan of the book, maybe it might work for you, because maybe you might be able to enjoy it and see, oh, they changed this, they changed that, kind of thing. But as someone who didn't read the book, all I can say is I'm guessing it's better than this movie, and it's not interesting, and I wouldn't waste your time. And it's not showing in theaters anymore by the time this video is uploaded, so I guess you didn't miss anything, right? So, starting off the year with my first Fathom event, and it was not good. Actually, I don't know if this was my first Fathom event. Was the Peter Pan thing? I guess it wasn't a Fathom event, was it? I'd have to check back with my tickets, but I think this was my first Fathom event. Not good. Don't recommend.